Hi, my name is Audie McCarthy, and I'm the President and CEO of Mohawk College Enterprise, MCE. Today I'd like to introduce you to MCE's Seasonal Series. The Seasonal Series takes place in January, February, and March of 2022. In this series, we have three great course offerings. The first one on January the 11th is Union Management Relations. The second, February the 8th, is Principle-Based Labor Relations. And the third on March 1st is Leadership Through the Lens of Safety. All three of these courses work together, but can also be taken independently of each other. Each course is $400 per person until December 31st, and then the price goes up for 2022. So please take a listen to our instructor and our designer as he tells you a little bit more about the second course in the series, Principle-Based Labor Relations. All these courses will be delivered virtually. Thank you.
My name is George Rain, and I'm one of the developers and a co-facilitator of Principle-Based Labor Relations. I have more than 40 years of experience in labor relations in all kinds of industries, in healthcare, in government, and as a private consultant. What does this course do? Well, the key thing that we wanted to do in designing this course is empower your managers and supervisors to make sound and business-like decisions about people issues in unionized workplaces. This is a course that will free them from fear that they're going to make a mistake. It's designed to help them prevent and resolve grievances and complaints without having to give away the ship. It's designed to lower your legal cost, let you make good decisions up front so that we don't have to hire lawyers to tell us where we went wrong. It is also designed to reduce the risk of making bad decisions, or most importantly, of being afraid to make a decision at all and failing to address problems in the workplace. Who should attend principle-based labor relations? It's designed for frontline managers and department heads. It is a course in which we have taken 75 years of grievance arbitration case law and distilled it down to really simple, understandable principles that are your guides to making good decisions. And we use very realistic, very familiar, short case studies about everyday issues in order to teach solutions to problems in the most entertaining and practical way possible. You're also going to find that a lot of your frontline HR people are going to benefit from the course because many HR generalists don't have the depth knowledge in labor relations to navigate their way through some of these problems. Here are some of the questions the course might answer. Interpretation issues. We're disagreeing with the union about how to interpret an article in the collective agreement. Who is right? Well, we'll teach you the principles that an arbitrator would use to answer that question, and you can use them yourself. That way you'll get it right from the very beginning. The union says we can't change a policy because it's past practice. How binding is past practice? Does that tie my hands? We'll show you some of the myths about past practice, the proper use of past practice, and the limitations of using past practice. I have employees who are missing a lot of time, but they can always get a doctor's note. Do we have to accept those notes? We'll teach you a common sense, fair, and reasonable approach to managing absences and determining if an absence is blameworthy and perhaps subjecting the employee to discipline, or is it innocent and unavoidable? We'll talk about how far you should extend the benefit of doubt. And then when an employee has gone too far and burned their right to the benefit of doubt, just how far can we go in requiring proof of a need to be off work? We want to create a new policy, but the union is insisting we have to get their agreement. Is that right? We will teach your managers and supervisors and HR people about the idea of management rights, that if something isn't expressly prohibited in a collective agreement, it remains a management right, but that those management rights have to be exercised in a reasonable manner. And we'll teach them the standards of reasonableness. What are the principles to follow in ensuring that your decision will be defensible? We have a grievance about discipline. What are our chances? We'll do a whole segment on just cause and boil it down to a few simple guidelines that will tell you if you have just cause or not. I need to investigate an incident. What should I know as a supervisor or manager about asking the right questions and keeping notes? What am I allowed to ask? We'll cover all of those things in principle-based labor relations. So who's teaching the course? Well, it's both designed and taught by veteran human resources and labor relations experts, each of whom has more than 40 years of practical experience working at high levels with businesses and unions and other organizations in both public and private sectors. We're hoping to see your folks at Principle-Based Labor Relations. For more information, follow the directions on this screen to register with Mohawk College Enterprise for this exciting new program.